Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
This is full send.
Standing over his second shot.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here we are at the third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Good shot there.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
11 feet left to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Going with less club.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Looking good.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee of the fifth hole, the par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Coming off a run of 3 straight bogeys. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
He's currently in first place. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That was absolutely murdered. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Farmers Insurance is about to kick off here in beautiful La Jolla, California. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. As always, it's delightful to have you join us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that can happen.
That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Good look at a birdie here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Time to tee off on the 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, that was a safe play. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. And he's down there. You got a read?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And it's a score of -24 as we head to the next hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs.
Thing of beauty right there, a thing of beauty.
4 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Well struck. Time for the second shot at the 14th. And he's hit that inside the range. A 7-footer right here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. He's currently sitting in first place. We've arrived at a par 4.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
His second shot here. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Holding steady in first place after that one. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. And Rich, our featured player, is starting the final round atop the leaderboard.
Most definitely. He's out there. He's got an arm's length, kind of do a little Heisman to the rest of the field at the moment. However, that can be a little uncomfortable to play with at times. We've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
Second shot here on the 14th. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Oh, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He sits in first position And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. How close was that to going in? An opportunity for a birdie here. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
He's got this for his part.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This would be a great up and down. This is a par putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
And in it goes for the par. and just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one.
Looking good.
And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby Clam Bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends that come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game, whether it's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
This putt starts off nicely.
All right, getting better.
And it just slides by. The par putt. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Don't you think of it. Nope, don't. Stay there.
And fortunately, that shot will hang on to the fairway.
Time now for the 3rd. This is a 6-footer.
An important par save.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a two-shot advantage.
Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Tee shot is looking good here. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Looks good off the blade. Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 4 under. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Now to the par 4 10th. That's a pretty good shot right there. Rich, you look at Lydia Ko. If she's not a star already, she will be one day.
Well, she came on to the scene just in such a massive, dynamic way. Had a little low time in her career, but right now, back in the swing of things and looking sharp as ever.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. A 13-footer here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
That's a good putt right there.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Getting set for the next hole. A quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our third round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Not a bad shot right there. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
I'm over with Justin Thomas here on the 14th now, guys.
Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Let's check in with Henny.
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
The birdie putt goes in. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We start the back nine here at the 10th hole. That's a good one to build momentum on. All right, the putter can come out now. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Putt is underway.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently now 22 under the card. Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Wonderfully played. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Like the look of this one. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament.
A par 4 here.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Could not be more perfect.
John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set here for her next shot on the 16th.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Really well done. An opportunity to make birdie. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Playing a lot of break to the left. That nearly went in for birdie. And a tap in left for par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 14th.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Not a bad result right there. That's going to work nicely for him. This is his 4th. Oh, that was so close. 7 feet from here.
This is to save par.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Holes remain, and wow, there is a lot at stake tomorrow.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The final round starts now. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. We're back for another exciting day of competition here on 2K Sports. This tee shot is looking good so far. All right, we can work with that. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
So far, so good.
Okay, back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Let's check out the par 3 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere. Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Time to get back to the course. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Ooh, that was close. 3 feet to the cup.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little lefter.
Moving along. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. We've hit a par 4. It's the 13th hole. That is a massive drive. And now this from about 150 yards away. This is a 9-iron on the way. Okay, that's going to play. This putt is 14 feet away. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Right on line, but just misses.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, on to the next. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've made it to 14.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Here's the second shot on the 14th. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Magic with the short club. Let's see if the player can manage a par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Oh, flex on that drive. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
This one is all over it.
That is nice and tight. And just a tap in left for birdie. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. You don't want to go into that second cut.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Here's the second at 16. That's a fantastic shot by our leader. All right, a longer putt remains. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Here we go on a good line. A good line here, tracking.
You rotten thing.
Here's one to walk away with a par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3. That is just a wonderful shot. This putt for a birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Let's go down to Henny.
215 left here.
Five wood is the choice. One putt away from victory. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
37 feet out for this one.
putt on the way and looking good early. It's looking really good. Will it? There it is, our new champion at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
And to win at Pebble Beach, there's nothing more satisfactory for any player.
Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The energy in this city has been palpable this week. It's always a fantastic tournament. We can't wait to bring all the action to you. That's some good golf right there. From start to finish, the 11th hole here at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute brute.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Lining up here from a long way away. Okay, time to return to the action. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bail left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair.
Well, that'll work there. Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
Looks perfect.
I know, yeah. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's got the personality to match where, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time. Because she, you know, she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Rich, it's nice that we're standing in the middle of the fairway here, but is that a whole location you're going to go after?
Only if you have a perfect number, Luke. For the most part, take those bunkers out of play, hit it into the center of the green, leave yourself a good look for birdie.
Okay, that'll work. This putt to get to double digits under the card. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt is breaking right to left.
The birdie just slides by. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 8 shots in front. what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at TPC Scottsdale for the second round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
This is his second shot. Or is that the number? Oh, you absolutely love to see that.
Nicely done. Great chip.
And back to the course with the live action. Currently 13 under for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
That was pummeled. Great drive. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. That's just inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon. John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Justin Thomas as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This next shot coming up from the sand.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Big, sweeping, hooking putt.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well played, mate. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
Putting for birdie. Ooh, watch this one break. Ooh.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, that's some pretty tidy work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Scottsdale and the famed stadium hole for the 3rd round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Luke, the only way that this player could ever lose this lead is if he tags you in and you play golf for him today. That is the only chance whatsoever. This guy is dominant and will continue to be dominant, so don't mess him up.
I'll stay right here in the booth.
Please do.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Nicely done.
Not a bad play, that one. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. And he's down there. You got to read.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Oh, I like the pace on this putt. You've got to like the look of this. Oh, what a bonus. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Now sitting at 22 under par. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Well, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Just a short putt remaining here. Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
That's heading for the fairway. And he's safely on the green with that shot. "13 feet to the hole." Oh, what a putt. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's a nice-looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Outstanding approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
That's disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. Saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. Oh, I love final rounds, Rich, not only because we get to go by the end of the day, but this player is in contention to win.
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
He's hit a good one, and that should help him save his par. Tapping in for the birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, well played. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the 5-wood.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking at a par 5 here.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Handy effort, that one. What a year with 5 victories already this season. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
The 16th is a par 3.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
To have chosen the 7-iron. Well, there's a reason why thousands line up to get into this hole. What about that shot?
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Next up is this par 4 hole.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for par.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Wow, what a shot. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.